What up, YouTube? It's your boy Sleep back with another video, and today we're reacting to the EDP 445 documentary exposed everything. I've been hearing so much about this documentary, and I've kind of been putting it off because it's like, as blunt as EDP is, why is this nigga not in jail, bro? Because I've seen clips and he's admitting things that is like, you should definitely be put away. But I know that, I don't know why certain things like this take time, and it's a DH video, so I ain't getting too hyped. I can already see where this is going. I can take a wild guess. But before we get into that, go ahead and like the video, hype the video, sub up. Let's see what this video hitting for. Let go.
Okay, twin, I think it's finally time for us to talk about this EDP 445 documentary, because I'm not gonna lie, this was one of the craziest watches I've had in a very long time. This is the most candid version of EDP I've had to witness, because if you didn't grow up on the internet or you didn't witness EDP when he first got exposed, but for the longest time he would always deny.
What's funny is this is my first time seeing EDP, and he was denying the fact that he was meeting up with a minor. And I seen a clip in a documentary, this nigga straight up like, yeah, I was trying to clap. I said, whoa. Nah. Is that enough to lock this nigga up? Is that not?
He got caught doing, he would always deny the fact that he was a, well, I mean, he's still denying the fact that he's a, but in this documentary he is very open with the fact that he is attracted to young girls and girls that are under the age of 18. But that's not the only thing that I want to talk about in this video, because everybody knew that EDP was a creep and a predator even prior to him getting on camera and admitting it himself. What I also want to talk about is just how incompetent these YouTube predator catchers are, because with a cameo from Kayla Hoskins, she reveals just how evil.
I also heard about her too, gang. Cause you know what I seen in the timeline? That Gideon debunk video. And I skimmed through it. And I'm gonna react to it on stream, bro. Well, not on stream. I'm gonna react to it, do a reaction video right after this one. Cause Shorty got some explaining to do. A lot. And I already know that, like I said, I see where this is going, where they're gonna try to shift blame on Gideon, putting her at risk. But it's like, from what I heard Gideon say, is they asked, why would such and such lie about shit? Who would lie about something like this? What do you gain from lying about this? And this is it. Like, so for all y'all to be having questions like that, like, this is a pretty good example of who would do it, why they would do it, and what reasons they would have for doing shit like this. Like,
well, some of these YouTube predators,
these hoes be lying. I'm not talking about her. I'm saying in general
can be, namely Donut Man Gideon. But if this tea interests you, twin, you might as well come and tap in. Comment for the algorithm. Alright, twin, so the first thing I want to discuss in this video is just how candid EDP has been with the fact that he is attracted to underage girls. And like I said in the intro, throughout the years, EDP would go on
just
to
that
deny
idea
it or talk around it, and that was obviously because he was trying to avoid a conviction, and he was trying to avoid getting into jail. But somehow Mike Klum got him to admit to all of this on camera, and he even would admit to this while talking to Chris Hansen, which is where I want to start at.
Chris Hansen?
Why did you go to that location? What did you think was going to happen?
I showed up to that location that day, trying to obviously meet up with an underage girl.
Nigga got a big ass rock in his ear, bro. You paid for that shit? It's real? You still getting paid, nigga?
You know what I mean? And
how is he making his funds?
I guess you can say trying to have, I don't know. I mean, whatever.
You trying to have
you do know
13-year-old girl.
For the most part, yep.
Yeah, and I just want to start by saying I really recommend that you guys watch this documentary for yourself on your own time, because when I first seen this, my mouth was just wide open. Even in the trailer, I was just really surprised to see that EDP was talking about all of this so casually. Throughout the documentary, EDP just has this very, like,
for all my teddy bear lovers though, like, y'all really fuck with niggas like this? Like, there's girls that like big niggas. Like, y'all really like niggas built like this? This nigga built bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. No fat shaming, but I'm just fat. Well, I really don't care when it comes to this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga really built bad, bro. I seen a picture of him getting off the toilet on Twitter, dog. And that nigga, I don't know who posted it, but I hate you for life. And hate's a strong word. And it definitely fits this situation. Cause what the fuck? Like, I can't get that image out of my head, bro. And it's like, y'all, there's like really girls that like this. And they don't be big themselves for real. They like, you know what I'm saying? They be like small as hell.
I guess you can say trying to have, I don't know. I mean, whatever.
You trying to have
just trying to have it.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like,
and I just want to start by saying I really recommend that you guys watch this documentary for yourself on your own time, because when I first seen this, my mouth was just wide.
That's a little. Okay. It's bad timing, you know what I'm saying?
Open. Even in the trailer, I was just really surprised to see that EDP was talking about all of this so casually. Throughout the documentary, EDP just has this very like nonchalant attitude towards the fact that he was trying to victimize a child.
Just,
and keep in
messing
mind,
around with,
part of the reason why he's free is because Alex Rosen botched his catch. So when you hear about all the horrific crimes that he's committed, when you hear about all the things that EDP himself is admitting to, keep Alex Rosen in your mind, because this guy wants to go on social media and moral grandstand.
Yeah, I heard about him. Side note, I hate niggas that stand like this. When they talk, or when they, you know, the big niggas that just like can't stand on one side, they can't just stand still. They always got to switch foots. Like, what is it too heavy? I think it'd be smart to stand on both. Just stand still, gang. Chill. Stoic. Stagnant. Your ass just switching foots, like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to relieve pressure on like one side of the hip and shit like that. Like you it hurt. Damn, stand still, bro. You give me anxiety. Like, you better do something, bro. I might just, you feel me?
People, because he is protecting the kids. Yes, he does good work now, but this is one of the most monumental failures in his career. And in my personal opinion, it is a blight on the careers and the credibility of YouTube predator catchers.
Hey, show it to an interview. Ashy as shit.
People have a tendency of doing this, I feel like, because
just as ashy as your shoes, nigga.
They enjoy the innocence and having control of somebody, you know.
Sounds like
they are you.
That's what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Nobody.
Like, why do you keep like, yo, he's pissing me off already, bro? And I ain't even watching the documentary. First, you over here like, I don't know, just wanted to have sex with her. So I'm like, I don't know. Yes, you do know. You saying that like it's no big deal, and now you know, some just like to, nigga, no, don't talk in general. Talk about you, what you wanted to do, because that's what you wanted to do.
Be your age, you could have hung out with.
No.
Get no bitches, so you just couldn't get nothing. I don't know. I heard you had a girlfriend that's just as big as you. Everybody gotta love everybody, but it's crazy that anybody will love somebody that loves what you love. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I wonder how that's like. I'm sorry I'm pausing, but it's just like, you got a whole girlfriend, and she know. I'd assume that she knows about you. How you look being a girlfriend of EDP after all that? And she an old head. She like 45. Okay.
Women your age you could date. You had to pick on a 13-year-old
So how old is
EDP?
Pretty much, yeah.
Despite this stuff being very, very nasty, it is very interesting to hear how EDP's mind works, because he is saying that it's about control and dominance. And in this documentary, EDP talks a lot about how he wants to basically take a girl's innocence away. He wants to sleep their innocence away, but replace the word sleep with the F word. But I think it's just very telling and very revealing about the headspace EDP was in when he first got exposed for meeting up, or at least attempting to meet up with that girl, Sophia. EDP probably felt like he lacked a lot of control in his life, and to circumvent this, he sought out a child, someone who he could control, someone who he could dominate, and that's what led him ultimately to being caught in a sting operation.
You're so hot and cute and even had me off. Were you masturbating when you were talking to her?
Mm-hmm.
You sent her pictures?
Yeah.
You sent her pictures of your...
Yeah.
It's wrong.
Right, I know.
It's illegal. Had Alex Rosen not botched this, you might be in prison right now.
How did he botch this though? That's what I want to know. Cause I kept hearing that. How do you botch this situation?
Thank God he didn't.
Well, you could look at it two ways. Maybe prison is where you belong because of this.
If it was where I belong, I'd be in shackles right now. So
and this is what I mean when I say this is a very candid version.
Man, be for real, bro.
He is literally bluntly admitting that he was masturbating while talking to who he presumed was a child.
Like what you mean? If I belonged in prison, then I would be in shackles right now. But you just admitted to talking and flirting with an underage girl. I'm pretty sure she was 13 at the time. Yeah, you belong way under the jail. Under the jail ain't even far enough. you gotta go to the underworld of jail, something like the what's I forgot the Stranger Things reference to the under. You know what I'm saying? The under. I'm gonna just say the under. You deserve that place. You feel me? Not the jail itself, but that place, the paranormal place where you can't even. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
I just find it so mind-boggling how he's able to talk about this so casually and how he's making such light out of this situation. Especially that comment about how if he was meant to be in prison, he would be in shackles right now. And here's the thing, bro. Obviously, EDP deserves
this had like, it sounds bad when he said it, but this is how they treated. How he's saying it is how they treated Drake for saying, "Oh, if I was really," is it the same thing? You know when Drake said, if I really did those things, I'll be locked up right now or something like that. But it's like, this is different. Drake wasn't messing with underage girls like this nigga. He wasn't trying to fuck. Let's be vulgar. Let's be straight to the point. He wasn't trying to crush minors, okay? This nigga was intentionally doing it. That's weird.
But the reason he isn't is because of dudes like Alex Rosen. And because he botched the Predator catch so badly, now EDP can be smug about the fact that he's—
now I think about it, either way, it does sound bad. If I was really— no, he said if I was really doing it, I'm too big. I'll be caught up by now. He's saying if what I was doing was wrong, I'd be locked up. That's a little mental illness. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. That sound kind of crazy. What the fuck?
Free man, despite the fact that he
look how small, look how big you are compared to that chair, though. Like,
he can be smug about the fact
even the couch is shifting down. Like it's kind of like on a slouch. The couch is slouching.
Like he's a free man.
And the chair, I feel bad for the chair, dog. But like, damn.
Despite the fact that he was and still is attracted to underage girls. But let's allow Alex Rosen to give an explanation.
But what accountability can you take in the fact that EDP is free today?
Well, yeah, I mean, I myself could have done a better job of saying, you know, instead of trying to just like, you know, stand my ground, be bullish, standoffish, infinitely more stuff that I could have done to try to make him, you know, to at least put in more effort into hoping that he gets arrested. But, you know, I can confidently say that predator poachers have been responsible for getting like infinitely sicker people in EDP off the streets. And EDP played a part in teaching us that lesson on how to do that.
My thoughts on Alex Rosen is I feel like he's a piece of shit.
So I ended that clip on EDP saying that Alex Rosen is a piece of shit because in that one particular instance—
it's crazy because he feel like he's a piece of shit only because he outed him and not because of anything that he's done. But that would make you a piece of shit too for what you're doing. So I'm pretty sure you still—
EDP
you know
is correct.
Now he's not shit correct. That it's not a phase, bro. Like you probably still like have those type of interests, and the way you're talking about it, you have no remorse in what you did. So it's like, now it wouldn't even be far-fetched to say like you probably still do got those type of urges. You feel me?
For the reasoning that he gives, because he tries to basically turn it into a pity party about how Alex Rosen ruined his life. But we all know that EDP ruined his own life. Yeah. We need to be honest about Alex Rosen. Alex Rosen botching the EDP catch was one of the most historic failures I've ever seen. And that's exactly why he's a piece of shit. Because if y'all remember, he was advertising this thing for a very long time. He didn't immediately drop the video, and then when he finally dropped it, nothing ever happened to EDP. So while yes, he may have improved since this catch, this is still a blight on his career and his legacy because we're in a future where EDP is just casually admitting to all the crimes that he's committed. And that's partly because Alex Rosen didn't lock him and get him arrested.
I think they said that this is a current, like, this is they're on it. Like the FBI is on it right now as we speak. So y'all better chip chop because this is crazy.
The opportunity.
I do not have a sexual attraction to 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders.
You see how he worded that? Because Shorty was 13. 13, 14 is 8th grade going into high school. So it's either you trying to frame it into a way that's like being particular about what you're saying, or you're lying. Cause nigga, the facts is here. You was literally just telling a shorty, you're so hot. You were telling a minor that while I'm getting sick.
Now, mind you, motherfucker, if you 16 or 17, nigga, and you got your titties bulging out, a motherfucker might actually whack off to your pictures a few times.
And this is the last clip I'm going to show you guys when it comes to EDP just being very casual.
Yeah, I don't even mess with somebody as young as 20, nigga. Like, 20 is a stretch. 21 is a stretch. 22, that's like the limit for me. Nigga, ain't you past 30? Bro. You past 30, gang. I'm pretty sure you like 35. Let's look at your age right now. Yeah, we gonna get on that ass today. What is your age today? How old is EDP? 445. Nigga, you're 35, dog. Talk about your whack off to a 16-year-old if she got the yitties. What's wrong with you? My boom's not working, but we gonna need that. Yeah, what's wrong with you, bro? I mean, we know what's wrong with you, but it's like, yo, what? That shit pisses me off, man.
About his attraction to underage girls, because I really don't want to show you guys this in my video all that much, or I guess more than I already have, because frankly it is disgusting.
We ain't even halfway done with this shit. This is gonna be a long video, guys, so you know what I'm saying, if you tuned in, you know what I'm saying, kick back.
We already know that EDP is a predator, but I also want to give you guys a demo so you know what to expect when you go into watching this documentary. It is very graphic, in the chat. It is very disgusting, and you are going to be seeing a facet of EDP's dark and twisted mind. But I think you'll also be feeling more enraged by these vigilante predator catchers, because this is the dark side of predator catching. When these guys aren't arrested, when they aren't convicted, you have monsters roaming amongst us in society. You have monsters who are able to gleefully and casually admit that they would victimize young girls. But I think it's time we talk about Kayla Hoskins.
If it was legal, would you have had sex with Kayla Hoskins?
If it was legal, oh, I would have turned that ass out. I would have ate her ass out, man. Ate a funnel cake about her.
Whoa, what? Yo, you see his look. His whole facial expression changed. Nigga, what's wrong? Yo. What? Slow down, nigga. I ain't see you move this fast. Now all of a sudden, this nigga Usain Bolt when it comes to the young chiefs. That's crazy, bro. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Nah, no, I don't know what you mean.
Who Jadion intentionally invited to his Discord server, and he is also the man who Jadion allegedly encouraged Kayla Hoskins to continue talking to, just so he could get a video, just so he could get content.
My name is Kayla Hoskins, and in June 2023, I received...
Hopefully he does a follow-up video, because you basically going off of what she's saying, and you know how documentaries get. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they leave out shit, they add shit. You seen the shit with maybe I shouldn't speak on that because I got business. Yeah, never mind. But you see in the last documentary that came out recently, not anything that has to do with like minors, but scamming, I would say. Broken friendships, fake content. I'll just say that. But yeah, it's crazy.
Received an Instagram DM from EDP445, otherwise known as Bryant. I first replied to EDP because I always reply to anyone who messages me, and I didn't know who he was.
Ain't nobody teach you stranger danger? It says a lot, because I knew not to talk to older people as far as like through phone messages and all that. Well, I lie because I was bagging older biddies, but I was lying about my age, so I'll take full accountability. Yeah. I was saying I was over 18 because I really did look like I was over 18. So but damn. Yeah, I'll shut up.
But I freaked out because he told me he was suicidal. And sooner rather than later, he started sending very flirtatious messages. While later, Jadion added EDP into his Discord.
Who is fake ass EDP, boy? What is this, man? Who Who would volunteer for this, boy? Yeah, we looking for somebody to play EDP 445. Shit, that look like a job to me. I'll do it. You do know that this is probably gonna. Why would you do this to yourself, bro? You do look like the nigga. I ain't gonna lie. You just need like a little chin strap and a bigger head. Well, the beanie's doing. Okay, yeah.
For a
that's crazy.
Q&A.
I'm showing this clip first because this contradicts the story that Jadeon
Oh,
and his
hell
manager
nah.
have been saying.
What's
They've
the
made the
time
claim that
stamp?
Kayla
22?
reached out to EDP first to be a decoy. But this is Kayla bluntly telling us that EDP reached out to her first and she replied. And if you've been keeping up with Kayla, you would know that this has been her story the entire time. And in my personal opinion, the fact that Jadeon and his manager have been trying to change the story into her reaching out first, that screams a cover-up. Allegedly, of course. I think this is a cover-up because it just makes Jadeon look bad. Not only did he invite EDP to his Discord that is full of minors,
did he really?
EDP also found a girl to victimize within Jadeon's Discord, and the only reason that he would do this is because Jadeon invited him in the first place. But if Jadeon and his manager spins the story to be that Kayla hit him up first, then they have less accountability that they have to take. They can paint Kayla as an immature kid who just wanted clout. Skeeter Jean literally does that in this documentary, which is something these big YouTubers try to do.
I can't wait. I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait to have my arch nemesis of YouTube. I really can't. Like that one nigga that just, no matter what, just always finds his way to hate on me the way DH hates on this nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really can't wait to the day because I'm gonna milk it. You already know who I grew up watching. DDG, nigga. I know how to stretch shit. So I just never done it because I don't need that type of, but I just always wanted to get that feeling of having somebody that hate on me for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like another creator that just hate on me for nothing. Then we just go back and forth. I could be funny. Me, DH, I'll be reacting to every single thing that you say to me, even though I know it's cap because you like to distort shit and to fit a certain narrative and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And make people look bad and all that. I really can't wait till the day that I get me a little DH. I'm not gonna hold you. Somebody who's like woke enough, but also spews bullshit. I'm not saying he always spews bullshit, but for the most part, he do. Like he be stretching it, he be reaching. You know what I'm saying? He be reaching just like he's like what you see on Twitter. All the outrages. If you had to put a face on it, it's DH. That be reaching for the stars and all that. Yeah, that's DH.
Whenever you push back against them or criticize them, they say you're clout chasing or you're just trying to profit or you're trying to gain something from calling them out. It's always the same MO.
Did she not say that she was an opportunist?
What way were you his puppet?
I feel like I was his puppet because I was just like kind of doing the things he demanded me to do. I feel like I am a victim of Jadeon because he encouraged me to keep talking to a pedophile.
I'm pretty sure.
Listen, you already just said that you respond to just anybody who talks to you. Now, that sounds kind of crazy, and it what it sounds like is something I don't want to say because nigga, the older person is at fault. But it just sound like you going for anything. You look on Instagram, you see, you know what an influencer is. You know, person who's probably known. You feel me? So I would have looked at it like, I'm 15-year-old. Oh, this old ass nigga talking. Oh, he got clout. This nigga got like 500,000 followers or some shit. Oh shit. Let me not respond to this guy because he's a grown man and he's known. Let me not get into that situation. Like you answered. Unless you was like, I'm not saying it's right, but if you was getting money out this nigga with no contact, finesse that nigga, cool. Because now you're stupid and I'm going to send your ass to the cops. But you ain't getting nothing out that situation. No money. At least be a smart dummy. But so you was really trying to talk to an older guy. And you was settling for EDP. That's it. Oh my gosh, bro. But that's besides the point. It's the fact that you were really talking to an older dude and the older dude was talking to you for real. That's
Kayla
weird.
was 15 years old when all of this was happening, and now that she is 18 years old, she is telling us in this documentary she feels like she was a victim of Jidion because he encouraged her to talk to EDP 445. And if you watch this documentary, you'll see just how deranged he is, and that really puts into perspective just how immature and just how irresponsible it was for Jidion to encourage this young lady to talk to a predator. And Jidion had a lot of influence. He still has a lot of influence. So for him to be using his influence in this way is just really concerning. And it's really concerning because these are the same exact criticisms that people have had for this guy for all this time. And with this new documentary, now we can see that all of these criticisms that he ignored led to him encouraging, allegedly, a 15-year-old to continue talking to EDP 445. But let me show y'all this last part that I think is just honestly really insane.
So I'd like to let the viewers know that I don't know what they're gonna say, but don't believe it. Because I have proof. I'm just too scared to show the proof because Jidion.
No. You see, now I understand how fan bases work to where like you out somebody and it's like the fans be that parasocial or delusional to where they'll defend and bat for a nigga regardless if he's right or wrong. Which is, I don't like that. I don't back that at all. That's why I be coming at Dub when he says that dumb shit. Like, nigga, that's your brother. Nigga. That's your little brother at that. You're supposed to put him in check when he's wrong, not back him up just because he's big homie now. Because he get paid more than you. And he pay your bills and your mama's bills. No, nigga. Let that nigga know he's wrong. The same with this. If my favorite creator was on some weird shit like that, whether it be Jidion or what's his name? EDP, I don't claim that no more. And I'm not backing that. Nigga, you're weird. Y'all fans that be backing up niggas that be doing weird shit is weird. That's true. But you already on a documentary. What are you scared for? You think EDP got fans that's still going to bat for this nigga? Does he? Now I seen DH, he got called the predator for outing Jidion on something that he didn't mess with. And that's weird too. Maybe that'll happen for Jidion fans. So I understand that because now it does look like you're clout chasing all that shit, but not realistically in this situation because nigga, you're out in the pedophile. Somebody was talking to you. So I get that, but you're already on the documentary, so you might as well get the rest of the sauce. You talking about it? If you got proof, put it out there so we can lock this nigga up.
Has a big audience, and I don't want them to attack me.
Now, before I finish this clip up, I actually had to step in and give my 2 cents
out
here
that nigga too.
I can tell you guys firsthand, this is exactly what Jidion's audience will do. All of you guys, as my subscribers, know that when I critiqued Jidion, immediately I was called a predator by his fans, and Jidion weaponized his fan base to silence me. And I also want to.
Now I know he did not weaponize nothing. Did he? That don't sound like Jidion, bro. And I'm pretty sure that whole back and forth y'all had when you was 17, because you keep referencing it. I don't think that he was weaponizing his fan base to silence you, nigga. It was just can't nobody tell me to be silent unless they banning my accounts. You got your account banned, bro? Because unless you got your account banned and you're just getting banned left and right after making a new one and a new one and a new one, now you're being silenced. But nothing was stopping you from making videos, dog. You could, maybe they was just hating on you, but that's comments regardless. Fan base is gonna do that. I get fan bases that be hating on me for talking about Asmongold and Myron, the 2 biggest losers in the fucking shit. So, well, Asmon is less of a loser than Myron, but you get what I'm trying to say. Ain't nobody silence you, dog. So cut the victim shit, nigga.
Say that in a now deleted stream by Jidion, he reacted to the video that Kayla Hoskins made on him, and he did this on stream. And after reacting to this video on stream, his fans went to harass